to the E-class of St. Xavier School, Adipur. So today we are going to do chapter number 23 of grammar, that is direct and indirect speech. Now you have learned past tense, present tense, each and everything we have finished. Now this is one of the chapter you need to listen to it very carefully. ऐसे हमको नाम से लगता है it is a very hard chapter, but it is not. If you will understand it properly, it is a very easy chapter. So the chapter's name is direct and indirect speech. Okay. So if direct and indirect, what is the meaning of direct and what is the meaning of indirect? In general, if we say direct means सीधा, सीधे जो है. Okay. And indirect means घुमा के. अगर सीधे बात करें डायरेक्टली वी आर स्पीकिंग टू समवन, और इफ इनडायरेक्टली वी आर स्पीकिंग दैट इज घुमा के हम किसी से बात कर रहे हैं. सो दिस इज ओनली द चैप्टर आल्सो हैज. ओके, सो डायरेक्ट स्पीच. नाउ हियर वी आर टॉकिंग अबाउट द स्पीच हु इज गिविंग द स्पीकर. अगर द फर्स्ट पर्सन द स्पीकर हु इज सेइंग, सो स्पीच टू रिपीट द एग्जैक्ट वर्ड्स ऑफ द स्पीकर. नाउ हियर हु इज द स्पीकर? The first person is the speaker. Now, when a speaker is saying something and when you are reporting that same thing to someone else and repeating the same exact words without any changes in it, that is our direct speech. Like for example, in the morning assembly, Father Principal told that you have to come in time. This line is his words. Okay, the children should come in time. ये ले लो, the children should come in time. This is the exact word of Father Principal. Now you are saying this or reporting this to your friend who haven't attended the class today, and you want to reach this information to him or her कि भाई आज फादर ने क्या क्या इंस्ट्रक्शंस दिए थे. So when you have to reach that, make sure that this information should reach your friend, you will message him or you call him and say, today Father Principal said the children should come in time. So you also repeated the exact word of Father. You did not add on any of the words or subtracted any of the words from the sentence. So that is our direct speech, to repeat the exact word of the speaker. Second is indirect speech. The words of the speaker spoken in our own words. Now when you are giving the information and if you said, you know that father told that the children all should be coming in time, on time at 7:45. या फादर ने आज ऐसे अनाउंस किया है कि बच्चों को टाइम पे पहुंचना है वरना वो नहीं आने देंगे. सो द वर्ड्स दैट यू आर एडिंग और द वर्ड्स दैट यू आर चेंजिंग अ लिटिल बिट, दैट इज कॉल्ड इनडायरेक्ट स्पीच. दैट मीन्स द वर्ड्स which we are changing according to our convenient or which we are changing into our own words. जब हम हमारे खुद के words के हिसाब से उस चीज को present करते हैं, that is indirect speech. Now for example, I give you, Salman said to Mohan, stop whistling. Now Salman said to Mohan, this is called reported speech. This is called reported speech because who is speaking to whom or who has said the words, and this is called reporting speech. The words, reporting speech. Okay. So this is the exact word. I will say, you know what? Salman said to Mohan, stop whistling. So I am repeating the exact words of Salman, what he told to Mohan. But if I say, Salman said to, now here said will change into what it will be? Told. Said किस में चेंज हो जाएगा? Told. Said के जगह में आ जाएगा told. Salman told Mohan that you should stop whistling. you should stop whistling. So यहाँ पे इस सेंटेंस को ऐसे देखा जाए तो here you don't have I, you, we, nothing. So we will consider it as you should stop whistling. We will consider here the you that is omnipresent here. Okay children? So these are some of the sentences like assertive sentence. समझ में आ रहा है? Interrogative, assertive हमने पढ़ा था ना, तो उस हिसाब से हम इस सेंटेंस को कंसिडर करेंगे. That's why we have written here you. This Mohan, जो यहाँ पे मोहन है, that Mohan will change into indirect speech, that is you. So whenever we are writing indirect speech, when the names are given, we can't change it. So whenever it is said to, so it will come told. Said to के बदले क्या आ जाएगा? Told. So told Mohan, and that gives us an idea of reporting the speech. That this is a reporting word. इसको क्या बोलेंगे हम? Reporting word. So this is the reporting word which makes us understand that it is an indirect speech. So this was the overall of the chapter I have given you. Now we will move on to the chapter. So now we will continue with our chapter, that is compare the sentences in the left column with those in the right column. Sangeeta said to Mohan, the new song is wonderful. What it will go in the indirect speech? Sangeeta told Mohan that the new song was wonderful. Now if you want to understand this, first we have to understand this. So I will directly move on to here, and these examples we will do it later. On the left we have the actual words spoken by someone and a little bit of information about the speaker or the hearer. On the right we have the same situation reported by someone else in his or her own words, which I told you. Direct speech always means when we are directly putting the words exactly what is spoken, and that's why that direct speech is always in the inverted comma. हमने जो reporting speech और reported speech और reporting speech के बीच में जो difference देखा, that comma and the inverted comma. See, this comma and the inverted comma. This gives us an idea that this is a direct speech, and whenever you are mentioning a direct speech, always after the reported speech, you have to put the comma and then you have to put the inverted comma also. On the left we have the examples of direct speech, and on the right side it is of indirect speech. Direct speech is a repeating of the actual words spoken by a person. Those actual words are usually written with the quotation within the quotation marks, that is quoted. Indirect speech, also called reported speech, what are they called? Reported speech is the language we use to report what someone else said using our own words. जब हम कोई चीज information बता रहे हो या we have to repeat the same thing. So what happens? We sometimes add on with our own words, but the content remains the same. जो matter है वो same ही रहता है, सिर्फ हमारे वो words आ जाते हैं. So that is called our indirect speech. The purpose of indirect speech is to convey the message in the words someone else has spoken to the third person. See, now someone else is speaking, so that speaker becomes the first person, the one who is listening becomes the second person, and if I am conveying that message to someone else, so that person will become the third person. When direct speech is turned into indirect speech, the pronouns, place and time, expression and the tense form of the sentence changes. Now, whenever we have a direct speech changing into indirect speech, the pronouns, the time, the tenses, that is past tense, present tense, जो भी है, time, the expression, everything changes. So now here they have given to us in a column, that is place. If in the direct speech they are mentioning here, यहाँ पे, so हम indirect speech में उसको क्या कर देंगे? There or at this place. There आ जाएगा या फिर at this place आ जाएगा. If it is a person, if it is I, it will change into he or she. My will change into his or her according to the subject. We will change into they, and our will change into their. And in time, if it is now, it जगह में क्या आ जाएगा? then. today can be that day और Sunday जो भी वो particular day होगा. tomorrow the next or the following day on Sunday. yesterday means the day before the previous day. these two can be used. this week और month के बारे में बात हो रही तो it can be gone into that week or month. last week, the week before, the previous week, an hour ago means an hour before or earlier. now changes in tenses. अगर past tense है तो वो कैसे change होगा, present tense है तो वो कैसे change होगा? while recording the tenses change in the following ways. that is, present goes to past, past will go to past participle form, present perfect will go to past perfect, and past perfect will remain in the past perfect itself. now you know this. present means the thing which is going on now, past means which happened already, past और past perfect is the same thing, जो एक एक्शन हो चुका हो दूसरा एक्शन शुरू होने से पहले. present perfect means when the action is finished and we are talking about it. so these all we have learned in the previous chapter also. now we will come into the example. Sunil said Farzana is sick. now here is present. Farzana is sick. सुनील ने क्या बोला? Farzana is sick. मतलब वो बीमार है. now when we are changing it to indirect speech it will be Sunil said that Farzana was sick. यहाँ पे said के बदले आ गया said and here we are reporting into that. so it will come that. Farzana is the name, so there will be no change. इसके जगह में आ जाएगा was. So in these type of sentences, now they are only concentrating in the tenses. Like Ali said, the birds are flying in the sky. Ali said that the birds were flying in the sky. So was will become were. Sushma said they have come early. Sushma said that they had come early. Ali said the birds have been flying. Ali said that the birds had been flying. Tony, I am the strongest boy in the world. Tony said that he was the strongest boy in the world. So it goes the same. Okay. Now let's change the following into indirect speech. This exercise I will explain you later. This is also the same. Now, the tense of the verbs does not change in indirect speech if the original utterance in indirect speech is a proverb, a universal truth or a quotation. Now, see, whenever in the direct speech, if there is those facts or the words which are the facts, like the earth moves around the sun, अब वो आप बोलो या आपके बदले मैं किसी को भी बोलूं, then too the earth will move around the sun. That it is a fact that the earth moves around the sun. That cannot be changed. A universal truth. If the color of the water is blue, the color of the water is blue. By saying by me it cannot be green or it cannot be pink. Okay. So whenever you have such kind of sentences, when we have to mention the universal truth or the habitual thing, so in that thing, whether it is a direct speech or indirect speech, there will be no change at all. So teacher told us the earth moves around the sun. The teacher told us that the earth moves around the sun. The poster read, prevention is better than cure. The poster read that prevention is better than cure. Shakespeare said all the world is a stage. Shakespeare said that all the world's a stage. All the four types of sentences. Now which were the four types of sentences we have studied in the beginning of our semester? With the first chapter was the sentence. So what is the meaning of the sentence? Which are the four sentences? Declarative, interrogative, imperative and exclamatory sentence. Declarative, imperative, interrogative and exclamatory sentence can be converted converted into indirect speech. Now all these type of sentences can be converted into indirect speech. To convert each type, specific words are used. Now if it is a normal statement, अब आपको पता चलेगा कि कहाँ पे हम that use कर रहे हैं या कौन सा word हमें use करना चाहिए for the reporting word. If it is normal statement, we will use that. If it is a question, we are using if or the WH word. The WH words means what, when, how, where, वो सब जो भी है that is WH words. If it is an order or a request, we will use that or to infinitive, that or to लगा के जो भी add कर सके. Exclamation again that is WH word, and what an amazing picture it is or is it, ऐसे. So in the statement form, if it is a direct speech, Sumi said, I have written a poem. Sumi said that she had written a poem. Now you will feel how after that she came. Now I will tell you the trick. Sumi is a girl. Now what did Sumi say? I. Sumi ने अपने बारे में ही बात किया, correct? Sumi is talking about herself. So when Sumi said, I have written a poem. So when I will say to somebody else, so what I will say? Sumi said that she has written a poem. क्योंकि वो सुमी के बारे में बात हो रहा है. So whenever there will be I, remember whenever there will be I, that I will automatically be connected to the subject. I कहाँ पे connect होगा? Subject. According to that, the indirect speech it will be reported. Now Sumi अगर यहाँ पे Anil होता, तो Anil is a boy, a male. So if Anil said I have written a poem, so this I would have become automatically he. But when Sumi is a girl, so this I is always connected to the subject. Where it is connected, it is always connected to the subject. That's why it is changed into this thing. That Sumi said that she had. Have will become had. She had written a poem. Mona told Hari. Now here, the one who is speaking and the one who is listening, both are mentioned. So nothing will be changed. Mona told Hari, my sister. Whose sister? Mine. Mona ने हरी को बोला मेरी बहन. So this my is again Mona. Who is my? Again Mona. So what it will come here? Mona told Hari that her sister, her who? Mona's sister. So mine. Her sister had left for Zimbabwe the previous day. Instead of yesterday, it will come the previous day. Now when it is a question form, direct speech, Leela asked me, are you hungry? Leela asked me, are you hungry? First person is asking to the second one that are you hungry? So what it will be? Leela asked me whether I was hungry. If भी आ सकता है, whether भी आ सकता है. So what it is? Leela asked me if I was hungry is also right. Whether I was hungry is also right. Sanjay asked Ronnie, why did you shout? Sanjay asked Ronnie, why did he? You means Sanjay asked Ronnie. Ronnie is a boy. So यहाँ पे you आया है तो you इसके बारे में बात हो रही है subject के साथ में जो पर Ronnie है. So it will be he. Sanjay asked Ronnie why he had shouted. Now if it is an order or request that comes in the imperative sentence, clean your cupboard, mother said to Tom. So this is now here in the end of the sentence, but we will bring it into the beginning when we are changing into indirect speech. Mother told Tom to clean the cupboard directly. Ramesh said to Sita, please give me a bottle of water. Now here because it is please, so that is a request. So our reporting word, what it is? Our reporting word will change into Ramesh requested Rita to give him a bottle of water. Because it was a request. अगर वहाँ पे अगर कि Ramesh said Sita, go bring the water bottle. So that becomes order. तो हमारा request की जगह में क्या आ जाता water bottle. Okay? Exclamation, that is a sudden feeling. So in direct speech, Suma told him how amazing the rocket is. So indirect में क्या चला जाएगा, हम WH words use करेंगे. WH में how भी included होता है. Suma told him how amazing the rocket was. That is will become was, because it is not a universal truth. It is just a statement with an exclamatory expression or sudden feeling. So it is not a universal truth. तो वो is चला जाएगा was. Leela said what a wonderful actor Sanjay Dutt was. So it is already in was. It will be Leela said what a wonderful actor Sunil Dutt was. Sorry, not Sanjay Dutt. It is Sunil Dutt. Sunil Dutt was. So these are the 4 sentences changed accordingly. Now we have another 2 exercises which I will give you in the next part. Otherwise you will get confused with all of the thing and you will not listen to the explanation. You will directly go and write the PDF. So what is an indirect speech? Direct speech. Direct speech means the words actual words spoken of the speaker. जिस words में हम कोई changes नहीं करते, जो first person as a speaker बोल रहे वो words, उसको हम exactly repeat करके third person को बताते हैं. And those words will be always in the quotation marks, inverted marks. Okay. And indirect speech means when we change the first person, that is speaker's words, into our own words. हम हमारे convenient के हिसाब से words को change करके बताते वो third person को, that is indirect speech. And in indirect speech there is no need of any comma, quotation marks, nothing. It will be only like a sentence. Okay students, so I hope you all have understood with the chapter. You have to read the textbook after listening to the explanation and again listen to the and then read the textbook and then listen to my explanation with the textbook. So it will be more clear the idea of direct and indirect speech to you. So stay safe. Thank you.